Bon dia a tothom, I'm Francina Massana from Astraia. Welcome everyone to this new Astraia tutorial about the diary. So today I'm going to show you how you can manage patient appointments directly with Astraia's diary, a tool that's integrated in every one of the reporting modules. This tutorial is divided into two videos. In the first one, I will explain how to use the diary, and in the second one, I will demonstrate how to set up the diary in order to adapt it to your needs. As always, you can jump directly to the corresponding chapters via the timestamps below. The diary can be opened with the corresponding icon in the Start screen or through the Tools menu tab, and it displays by default the day view for different locations. You can also change the view to single view via the button at the bottom right. A given date can be selected either from the calendar, the first icon on the right side in the toolbar, or from the browse icons on the left side of the toolbar. Use the inner arrows to move to the previous or next day and the outer ones to move to the previous or next week. The square symbol in the middle takes you back to today. To book an appointment, simply click on the desired time slot and a new window, the so-called appointment screen, will pop up. Here you can specify the details of the appointment. At the top, it is possible to adjust the time and duration of the examination. For routine examinations, however, I recommend using the entries in the appointment type list, as these are linked to a specific duration but also indicate the type of examination with a color tag. If a patient is new, you can enter the patient data directly in the appointment screen. By clicking on the Book Patient button, a new case is created into which the patient data is automatically transferred. If the patient is already registered in the database, the patient data can be imported directly by entering the patient ID or by using the search function via the button next to it. Importantly, it is also possible to schedule a patient appointment directly from the examination screen. You can access this functionality either by clicking on Appointment in the Data menu tab or by using the shortcut Alt+P. Let's, for example, assume that we have just scanned a patient in the first trimester. Everything looks normal and no additional examinations are necessary. Therefore, we would like to already fix an appointment for the next routine checkup at 20 weeks. So, in the appointment screen, we can enter the desired gestational week for the next examination, so in this case 20 weeks, and Astraia will show us the corresponding date. By confirming with OK, we then jump directly to the diary, where we can further specify day and time. Selecting the second icon in the toolbar at the top right opens a new window that allows you to search for the next available appointment. Here you can set the various conditions for the query, such as the location, earliest possible date, and duration. In addition, entering the last menstrual period makes it possible to search for the next free appointment at a certain gestational week. Once you have created an appointment, you have the option to send an appointment invitation per email, which the patient can import into her calendar. However, this functionality is not activated by default, as the sending of a patient data is strictly regulated in many countries. If you like to use this functionality, please contact our sales team or your local Astraia partner for a free license. There are various possibilities for moving an appointment. If you just want to adjust the time or location within the same day, then I recommend to drag and drop the appointment to the requested time slot. If you want to move an appointment to another day, you must first open the calendar and then drag and drop it to the desired date. Please note that the time will be changed as the appointment will automatically be moved to the first free slot of the target day. Through the binocular symbol in the toolbar or the key combination Alt+N, you can access the Find Appointment window, where you can search for an appointment. The patient's name or the first few letters must be entered in the Search For field. On or after is optional, and it defines the start date of the search. If you tick the option Show Only Missed Appointments, you limit the search to this particular status. To delete an appointment, simply click the Close symbol in the top right corner of the appointment and confirm the security question, do you really want to delete this appointment, with Yes. As soon as the patient has arrived for her appointment, you can set the status to Arrived in the appointment screen. If a patient did not show up, set the status to Missed via the checkbox at the bottom right. The individual statuses are indicated with different colors. By default, the code is light blue for patients who have not yet arrived or where the status has not been set yet, dark blue for Arrived, and red for Missed. Of course, it is possible to change the colors, but I'll tell more about that in the second diary tutorial. Importantly, the patient record can be opened directly from the diary via Open Patient button in the appointment window. The Worklist function allows patient data to be sent directly from the diary to connected ultrasound devices. Please contact our sales team or your local Astraia partner if you are interested in a Worklist license. Well, that's about all you need to know in order to use the diary. In the second part, we will look at how to set up the diary and how you can customize it to your requirements. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!